Hey guys, if you're looking for a WordPress page builder and you're wondering there's so much option in the market and people are just everyone is get an affiliate program and a lot of affiliates promoting their own the one that they're promoting to get a fat commission income and you get very confused which one is really the best. So I found this article which is quite good. It's done by Cloudways. Cloud is a web hosting company, so they support WordPress. So it would be a very impartial, fair, and comparison between these 10 brand. And the 10 brand will be, hold on a second, this 10 brand, Brisley, Beaver Elementor, Cyrogen, Visual Composer, etc. Right? So I first thing first, I personally love Elementor. Okay, I think it's one of the best. But I think this article is so great that it worth sharing, right? So it mentioned how they test it. They share the configurations. They use the Bing DOM tools. They use the GT Matrix grade to grade it as well, and they check the total block time, cumulative layout shift (CLS) we call it, and the time to first byte TTFB as well. So they have the same configuration with the Cloudways voucher, high frequency HF, and which one of a quite good fight and cheap web hosting and for Cloudways. So without further ado, so it does mention about some pros and cons for each of them. Um, when we start with the Brisley and share you the price 49 per year, and I think Brisley is one of the quite cheap. Okay, so I only have used it for one or two of my websites, and I think it can be used on some specific situations. Okay, but one of the best things I like is the not only the speed, because I think the speed they have the same WordPress site for the speed. They score A plus for it, but I doubt with Brisley is the fastest one. Okay, I think there's some other faster option in the market. Okay, so they also share about the overall grade is 91 and the total response time as well. So we can come to you can see the request is 42 and the overall grade is 91. And for Beaver Builder, it's been in the market for quite a while, but recently they're losing the market to some other web page developer because they have not actually moved on for a while. I would not recommend you to go for this, but it's also worth mentioning about in the GT Matrix. The speed is actually quite good. It's also 100%, 539 milliseconds, and the overall grade is 88. I expect it's a little bit lower than the rest. Okay, so I think the overall performance grade is quite good for ping DOM test, and for this is a K6IO performance analysis. They have the average response time is 249 milliseconds. And for Elementor, okay, I'm not sure what is the version of this, okay, but previously there's some bulky issue, but in the latest version update is much faster now. And the overall rate is 87, whereas I expect a little bit lower than the rest. But Elementor have many use cases in many situations. But anyhow, the average response time is 248. And at the end of the sharing, I will also share with you my view on what situation you should use what web hosting. All right. So also what to want to WP Page Builder. WP Page Builder is a little bit slower, right? So it's 86 performance great, and the time is 303 milliseconds. I've not heard about site origin before. I think it's not very how do I say, reputationable, not very famous. I would not recommend using this one directly. Just skip this, okay? So my view is, for all these 10 options, I've actually used most of it. I would highly recommend you, if you're going to build a complex website, okay, that is a lot of pages, and you need to have added the footer or add some banner, the advertisement area into it easily, go for Elementor, okay? I think the most flexible and the best in the market. And Oxygen Page Builder is second best. Apart from these two, I would not recommend you using other. At the very first beginning, I used Visual Composer, which is this is already fade out. I think the developer you do not recommend, not recommend. They do not update it much already. The update in the website is actually just some very minor update. Basically, they have already abandoned it. Okay, I would say, but this is one of the cheapest because you get like 45, 49 or 59 unlimited on basically as much as website as you can. But don't go for it because for web page builder, once you make the web page, it's quite difficult for you to change it back to other web page builder. It takes you so much time, okay? So don't go for it. Don't go for it. So Elementor. So I will leave this link down below if you want to read it yourself in the detail in comparison. This is a very comprehensive guide. In my opinion, this is the most fair, sophisticated, reputationable, and a trustworthy site. And they actually have the best score rating on the Elementor as well. What about the Oxygen is not bad. Okay, Oxygen is famous for their speed. Okay, but with your website require much more complexity like categories, auto query strings, then may go for Elementor. If your website is just like 10 pages, like a simple landing page, go for Oxygen. That's my opinion. All right. So I'll leave this link down below. You can have a look into it. And thank you. Yeah, I have a much more video that help you to make your business and turn your side hustle into full-time business. Give me a like and thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. Thank you.